ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਚੰਗੀ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਣਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਖੁਦ ਇੱਕ ਕੁੜੀ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਇੰਨਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਬੁਰਾ ਹਾਲ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕਿਆ ਆ ਕਿ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਰਮ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਆ। ਜਿਸ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੀਆਂ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਕਦੇ ਮਿਸਾਲ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੰਸਕਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ, ਅੱਜ ਉਸੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੀਆਂ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਇੱਕ ਮਿੰਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੋਚਦੀਆਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਖਰਾਬ ਕਰਨ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ। ਮੇਰੀ ਹੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਆ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਮੈਂ ਅੱਜ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਰਿਸ਼ਤੇਦਾਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਉਸ ਕੁੜੀ ਦਾ ਵਿਆਹ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ, 2 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਉਹਦਾ ਵਿਆਹ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ, ਕਿ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਉਹ ਬਾਹਰ ਚਲੀ ਗਈ। ਉਸ ਕੁੜੀ ਦੀ ਮਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਦੁੱਖ ਤਕਲੀਫਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਾਲਿਆ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹਦਾ ਬਾਪ ਸ਼ਰਾਬੀ ਸੀਗਾ ਅਤੇ ਬੜੀ ਤੰਗ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਵਿਆਹ ਕੀਤਾ। ਉਹਨੇ ਕੋਈ ਕਸਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਛੱਡੀ ਵਿਆਹ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਅਤੇ ਇਹਦੀ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੈਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਸੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਕਿ ਉਸ ਕੁੜੀ ਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਤਲਾਕ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਆ ਅਤੇ ਵਿਆਹ ਨੂੰ ਹਲੇ 2 ਸਾਲ ਵੀ ਪੂਰੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਏ। ਅਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਣ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਸੀਗੀ, ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹਦਾ ਵਿਆਹ ਹੋਇਆ ਉਹਦੇ ਘਰ ਵਾਲਾ ਬਾਹਰ ਚਲਾ ਗਿਆ, ਉਹ ਸੱਸ ਸਹੁਰੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ।
That's happening with every desi person right now, it seems like. Yeah. Like they're getting married, okay? But they're already with somebody for like years and years and years. Yeah. We should do this video in Punjabi completely, but it's just, isn't that like, don't you hear that like just more and more and more, like this all the time?
Well, I hear it so much that like it's like a normal now. I feel like it's just become so normal that the person that that you want to marry, you don't end up marrying because you have to follow.
But do they have to follow though?
No,
because they get divorced anyways.
Yeah.
So then wouldn't you think like beforehand they'd just be like, oh, I'm actually like, why get married and then 7 months later you're getting divorced because of this other person that you've been with already? Like, why go through that whole
thing?
Checker. Then instead of just being
to
like,
please the parents, bro.
But you're not. But then you're not doing that afterwards. So then where does that?
No, because then you can give your parents the reason as to like, okay, I tried it your way. Now it didn't work. Look at the reality of marriage, right? Because I know somebody personally that's done this.
What's your name? I'm just joking.
Somebody personally that I know, I'll tell you, okay? Basically, no, I won't tell you the name. Okay. But like somebody personally that I know knew, like he had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay? Completely out of culture. Like it's not even culture, not religion, nothing, okay? But he knew that he can't marry her right off the bat. He knew it. He knew it from the start of the whole thing, okay? Still went to India with his parents.
Oops, sorry.
Because he couldn't go against his parents.
Right.
In no way. He knew it. Okay?
Yeah.
Completely like, she didn't tell her.
Yeah.
Went to India, got married.
Oh my God.
To his parents' wishes, right? The girl turned out to be crazy herself. Like the girl that he got married to. Came back.
Another shocking thing.
Marriage never really worked. It went on for like a year.
Yeah.
He still had the girlfriend on the side.
His original one?
Yeah, original one. Yeah. She's completely heartbroken because like he's married to somebody else.
So she finds out obviously.
So she's obviously, yeah. So how she found out? Yeah. She saw pictures online.
Oh my God.
Of the wedding from the cousin. Isn't that a horrible way to find out?
A horrible way.
Okay. Anyway.
Apne log ki bhi koi kasar nahi chhod de, like to,
Yeah. And so like it happens because he didn't want to disappoint his parents. And they believe in arranged marriage and they believe in that.
Parents take precedence over his girlfriend.
His girlfriend.
Hands down.
Right? And so, but the thing is, they got divorced.
Yeah.
Okay? And now he's back with her.
It makes no sense. What a waste of like effort and money.
Yeah.
And money too. Yeah. That wedding in India costs a pretty penny.
The divorce costs money, bro.
Oh, the divorce.
He had to pay her out.
Oh,
yeah.
The divorce costs way more than the actual wedding.
Yeah.
Or
way more. Like, I'm talking like 6 figures.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm talking 6 figures.
I had a friend that went through the same thing, but she was desi from North America in the States. And, but they got married, guess where? Back home for some reason. I think they paid out over $600,000 US. And that was, they were asking for actually more.
Yeah,
which is pretty fucked up.
Like some of the stories that I have around with some of my friends, and it sucks that I know he loves her, like the girlfriend.
Yeah,
I know he wanted to marry her and everything. He just couldn't go against his parents' wishes. Like his parents.
But that whole thing doesn't make sense when you go through something and then you divorce and you put your parents through all that turmoil anyways. It just doesn't fly. Like, it's so short-sighted. You know what I mean? It's very short-sighted. Like, man, I don't want to do this because it's my parents' wishes. Yeah. But then your parents, at the end of the day, their main thing is that they want to see you happy. Yeah. Right? And if you're not happy with that person in India, and then you get divorced anyway, that's another crapshoot. Let's just see this.
ਸਹੁਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਉਸ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਨੂੰ ਸੱਦਦੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਨੀਂਦ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੋਲੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਦੇਣੀਆਂ
You confuse me, sir.
ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਸੱਸ ਸਹੁਰੇ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਹੁਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਉਸ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਨੂੰ ਸੱਦਦੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਨੀਂਦ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੋਲੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਦੇਣੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਥੋੜਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਬਾਅਦ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਭਣਕ ਲੱਗੀ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰੋਂ ਕੱਢ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਤਲਾਕ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ ਆ ਹੁਣ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਵਿਆਹ ਕੇ ਲਿਆਉਂਦੀ ਸੀ ਉਹਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਕਸੂਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਅਗਲਾ
So hold on, this is a big thing in Punjab.
Drugging somebody?
Yes. So the girl, because they want to have like sex, will give everybody in the house, and this is 100% Guriya doing this stuff in Punjab. And I don't know where this started from, but they get sleeping pills and they mix it in the cha in some ways. They administrate it, obviously not through like, take this pill at 10 p.m. They give it in cha or something like that. So when the parents go to sleep, I've had cousins that have told me these stories. Guys in India that have gone to girls' houses at such a late time. And I'm always like, man, like in the village, like Pinna de Viche, I'm like, it's so daring. Like we've all like, you know, I'm not going to get into like things that we've done growing up, but like there's a level of like guts you have to jump from a wall in the bin. Yeah. You know, in the village, if you get caught, you're getting close to killed, beaten up. The family finds you. It's pretty bad, right? Yeah. I mean, back in the day, it was a lot worse. Now it's probably not as bad because you don't get maybe killed now, but you'll get thrashed or something. Or there'll be this big uproar in the bin. Yeah. And I ask my cousins all the time, I'm like, man, like, how did you just go over? Like, the village houses are small. Yeah. Like, how do you not get, like, caught? And you're having sex, so it's probably, I mean, there's some noise. Like, how do you not get, like, come on. Like, how do you not get caught? How does nobody not hear anything? Plus, in those village houses, it's not some huge courty. It's like, you know, like an old school house. Yeah. There's, like, literally 3 rooms side by side. That's it. Yeah. He's like, oh, they just give the nindigoli, like, sleeping pill. And I was like, she gives the sleeping pill to her own family? Yeah. It's like normal. It's like normalized. He's like, yeah. I'm like, what the hell? They give sleeping pills? And he's like, yeah, it's like not a big deal. It's like a normal thing. It's like, it's like whatever. Like, so it happens quite a bit.
But it's probably like because they don't fear it, right? They just think that it's just sleeping pills. It's not affecting the people that are dosed with it.
No,
right? Yeah. So they're just like, oh, they're going to wake up. They're going to sleep anyways. Now
they have a deeper sleep.
Right? Yeah. So they won't hear anything. But like, there's so many excessive things that can happen.
You could give too much, or the person could. I'm sure there's stories of people dying, but you don't hear that stuff. No. Because it's not like recorded.
Well, there's no law and order there. There's no like in the bin or not even in the bin.
Do that here too, though. Man.
Yeah. It's the rape drug pill, right? That's what it is. Basically, you're not raping, but like you're dosing somebody.
You can't do that.
You can't.
Okay, let's watch this.
ਤਾਂ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਬਾਹਰਲੇ ਮੁਲਕ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਦੀ ਸੋਚ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੋਣਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਵਾਂ
Oh, he's not there.
ਪਿੱਛੇ ਹੋਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣਾ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਹੈ
Okay, so the husband is not in the country.
No.
He's out of country.
He's out of country.
So he's working somewhere.
Yeah.
Trying to get his family there.
Of course.
Immigrate. Yeah. Oh my God. And the lover is coming over.
It doesn't stop with Punjabis. Forget Indian, Punjabis.
Yeah.
It does, like the level of deception, it just keeps going. And then as soon as you think it's like, this is crazy, it's like, let's go one notch more. Like, let's turn up the bass.
Yeah.
Isn't that such a crazy story?
This is crazy.
Oh, where'd you go? I'm going to save this.
ਹੈਗਾ ਆ ਹਨਾ ਲੱਗੀ ਹੋਈ ਆ ਤੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਫਰਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਜੋ ਉਹਦੀ ਮਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕੀਤਾ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੋਈ ਫਰਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਸੱਸ ਸਹੁਰਾ ਸਿਆਣੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਘਰ ਵਾਲਾ ਉਹਦਾ ਇੰਨਾ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪੈਸਾ ਧੇਲਾ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਭੇਜਦਾ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਮਤਲਬ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੇ ਜਿਸ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਜੁਲਦੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ ਚਲਾ ਗਿਆ ਹੁਣ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਾਇਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸੋ ਕਿਹਦਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਤੇ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਕਿਹਦਾ ਹੋਇਆ? ਉਸ ਕੁੜੀ ਦਾ ਫਾਇਦਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਜਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ, ਪਰ ਉਸ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦਾ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕਿਆ, ਮੈਂਟਲੀ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਉਹਦਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕਿਆ, ਉਹਦੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਦਾ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕਿਆ, ਉਹਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਸਾਲ ਬਰਬਾਦ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਆ। ਕੋਈ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਭੁਗਤਾਨ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੁਣ? ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ। ਸੋ ਮੇਰਾ ਇਹ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਦਾ ਮਕਸਦ ਸਿਰਫ ਇਹ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੁੰਡੇ, ਮੈਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵੀ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਬਣਾ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਹਾਂ 1-2 ਕੁ, ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੋ ਵਿਆਹ ਕਰਵਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਰਿਸ਼ਤਾ, ਚਾਹੇ ਕੋਈ ਰਿਸ਼ਤੇਦਾਰ ਕਰਵਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਚਾਹੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖੁਦ ਲੱਭ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਉਸ ਕੁੜੀ ਨੂੰ ਇਕੱਲਿਆਂ ਇਹ ਵਾਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਪੁੱਛੋ ਕਿ ਭਾਈ ਤੇਰੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਹੋਰ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ?
That doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਕੁੜੀ ਨੂੰ ਬਿਠਾਓ, you could take her to Maui.
Yeah.
Put her in a 5-star hotel.
Yep.
I don't know why I said Maui. I was gonna say Macau. That's a place, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was like, am I gonna say it anyways? Just leave it in there. She'd still say no. She'd still say no.
She could have a whole bus full of people
Ask you the same question.
ask her the same. Yeah. Like, she'll say no because it's happened again.
Oh yeah.
My cousin, bro, went to India. He's like very, simple guy. He's the only child. His, like, again, asked the girl. Then he's like a little bit suspicious.
Yeah.
And he's from here, so he went to India, right? And she he found out, like, he got his friends to like watch out,
Which is good.
right?
I hope.
And found out that she has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And she actually was waiting to get her PR, like, to come here, so that she get her PR, then divorce. She already had that in plan. Like, it was already in motion.
It's very like what do you call it? When people are they're just like they'll do anything to like get to their final
Destination.
Yeah, it's like they don't. Punjabis have very little. What's it called? Empathy.
Yeah.
They just don't care. They're just like
Shortcuts, right? Shortcuts.
Yeah, they're just like whatever.
If you got to step on people's toes or whatever.
But one thing, she said at the beginning of the video, when you look at like on a serious note, like when you look back in like the history of Sikhi and Punjab, like Punjabi women like stood for something.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about now, obviously like the old school generation, and even the Punjabi men stood for something.
Yeah.
It's completely been like destroyed. Like, you don't look at Punjabi women now and girls that become women in that same. Not saying that we should, but there was this like
there's an innocence.
Sharony thing.
There's
there
like
was, like, innocence to it, but there's none of that now.
No.
Like, look at what they're doing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's actually girls. I think girls are doing it a lot more than actually the guys. But the guys are doing it too. It's not like they're not.
You know what? Nowadays, it's because like I would think that it like because like when you think about Punjabi women in the old times, right? Not old times. Not even, let's say, a generation ago. Like, you can go back one generation. You can still, there was some sort of innocence to them. There was still some sort of like loyalty. There was still
Loyalty,
trust, right?
Trust.
They believed in like religion. Like, they believed in their faith a lot.
Yeah,
right?
there was something. There was like substance.
But you know what's changed it and why it's changed? It's because people want to, like, now it's all materialistic, right?
That's one part.
So they want to escape the reality that they're in, which isn't a bad reality, but they just don't see it, right?
The pin, you mean?
Yeah, like the grass is always greener on the other side.
Cities,
right?
yeah.
Like they just feel like they need to get out of this.
But then there's ways to get out of it, man.
Yeah.
Like why do you have to pull somebody else down and ruin their life and put your parents through that, do the whole vyah chakkar back home? You want to watch none of this?
I'm sure like the husband, bro, like again, men cheat too. It's not
100%.
that men don't cheat.
No, but the video is focused more on the women that have been doing it. Like we've heard about this.
Yeah, dosing somebody.
Yeah,
just to have your lover over.
ਅਗਰ ਤੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰਦਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਣੇ ਤੋਂ ਡਰਦੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਤੂੰ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਨਾ ਕਰ ਦੇਵਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਕਰੋ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਅੱਜ ਇੰਨਾ ਬੁਰਾ ਹਾਲ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕਿਆ ਆ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੋਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ। ਉਹ ਵਿਆਹ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਟ ਰਹੀਆਂ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੋਈ ਲੈਣ ਦੇਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੋ ਜੂ, ਸਾਡੇ ਮਾਂ-ਬਾਪ ਦੀ ਬੇਇੱਜ਼ਤੀ ਹੋ ਜੂ, ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੋ ਜੂ।
Bro, it's to the point, and I know this like first-hand knowledge. It's to the point where they are here. Okay, so let's just go from the starting. They come from India. They have a boyfriend there, right? They come over here with the guy that they married because he has PR. So they get married to him. They have kids with him. They're living in a house paid by him, obviously. She's at home. She's still... Then that guy back home somehow comes over here, let's just say. Or he doesn't even come over here. She's still carrying on the texting with him back and forth. On top of that, there's another guy here that she ends up meeting, and she's cheating with that guy. So she has 3 guys, and sometimes they have more than 3. And I know this because I know somebody who talks to these people, and the guy's doing it too. Yeah, like living under the same roof, they have like 3-4 partners, and there's no, they don't flinch, they don't blink. They're just like, yeah, this is what it is, and like, why don't you just leave him or just get on with it? No, like he takes me here and he takes me there, and it's just such a. People need to start doing background checks, man. Like, it's a mess.
It's become like a.
I don't understand why people in Punjabi is like crazy right now. Even like the uneducated ones, the ones that come from India, they don't do any sort of checking whatsoever. Like, oh, hey, I'm going to marry this guy. Let's just go talk to his the people or something. You know, there's no system.
Well, for a little while there was like a whole trend where girls that wanted to get a higher education in India, right? Or in Punjab, they would marry a guy from India, who has money, like, sure. And you know what happens? This is where the caste system comes in, okay? Because the Jat caste always, like, you see it there, so we'll pay for everything.
Yeah.
Then they'll get the girl. They used to get the girl to come to Canada.
Oh my God.
Right?
Yep.
The funny thing is, the girls won't invite them. Like, they won't invite the husband.
Oh no.
They'll get their PR. They'll find somebody else here. See you later.
Because they just use them.
Yeah. Then the family's like in India doing a case against their family and
then like, what happens with that? There's nothing that ever happens with that.
Nothing. She won't go back to India. That's it.
No.
Right? There's been cases where like girls would go back to India and they got arrested at the airport, but
but it happens so much now that now after 5 years they'll go back to India and nothing will happen. No. They'll just people get tired of pursuing it too. Yeah. What are they gonna do? Like after a while to go through the Indian court system? Yeah, right. That's gonna happen.
No, it's crazy. And I again, the coin flips both ways, right? Like men also do the same thing. They'll go and get married in India to get money. Like
the whole system is just a complete mess. I haven't seen it this messed up, this disgusting in the longest time. Yeah. Like the amount of affairs, the amount of lying and cheating, and just that using that person as some stepping stone to get to the next country.
Yeah. All that stuff. That's why like you know, the sanctity of like marriage right now, it just
there is not.
It's not.
No.
It's not.
Oh, hey,
it's scary because like, you know, we want to get married one day. Like it's not something
apparently
happen, right? So it'll partner
happen. Don't worry, it'll happen. I'll be there for your wedding. Main aunga, bhangra paunga.
Mine's happening next year, bro.
Oh yeah. They're reading the back check. I'll do the background check.
You're coming, right?
Is it here or in India?
No, it's gonna be somewhere. I'm not gonna say.
Hey, you guys heard it here for the first time. He's getting married
in India.
Is it actually in India?
No, like the marriage is gonna happen in India, bro.
Yeah, maybe I should do mine around the same time.
But here's the problem. What's the problem? I don't know if we're gonna be allowed to go to India after all the shit that we talked about India.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if we'll get our visa.
Yeah, we have to change it.
If we send our visa, like that's the one thing that's scaring me.
I don't need visa. Why do you need visa?
I'm a Canadian citizen.
I'm a dual citizen.
You're a dual citizen?
Yeah, baby.
What?
Took care of that years ago. I knew this was going to happen. That's why.
I don't know if I'll get my visa. That's why we haven't booked anything.
I have an OCI.
Oh.
Yeah, baby. I can say the craziest shit and I can still get it. They probably still throw me in jail. It doesn't matter.
I'm a little scared to go, actually.
It's a little, yeah. Anyways, we'll do some pro-India videos towards the wedding. Pump it up a little bit. Just to get across the line.
We're doing reaction videos at the wedding.
Yeah.
It's the morning up.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys let us know your guys' thoughts. If this has happened to you, tell us your guys' stories. That'd be fun to see.
Yeah.
You know?
We can't translate the video. It's all in Punjabi, but you guys get the gist of it.
Yeah, like in 30 seconds, she drugged her mother-in-law or father-in-law so that she could have her boyfriend come over while her husband lives in a different country. And
just paying the bills.
That's it. So
easy.
weddings again.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
All right, you guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.